You had certainty. There is empty space where your body won't stay next to mine. Nothing to embrace but the loneliness on this cold night. Oh, this fever comes and goes.
Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco Sis, one hand right below the taco ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it. Soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I. Gaming. Doc gaming. Sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Kianstopher Reevkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show. And we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer. Hello, it's Gaming Morning Show. It's a pleasure to see you because it's been a while. It's going to be a lot of fun, probably. I don't know, we haven't done this for a while. But that's Sports.Gaming on the left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. We have 3 hours of fun and fascination planned for you as we return from vacation. For the first time in over a week, you have a Gaming Morning Show, wherever you are, on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Good morning to you, Sean. It's good to see you.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a Monday, September 18th, 2023. And yes, it has been a while. We were off all of last week. And not only are we returning today, but then, of course, this is event week, as on Saturday we are going to give you the Royal International National GMS World event in space, because we've been on the air for 3 years. And we're excited to hang out with you starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Of course, we'll talk more about that in detail throughout the course of the week. But you're invited to join us wherever you are, and of course on social media, on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We'll recap the weekends. We'll see how things are. I'll check on Bob, finally, see if Bob's doing okay.
I wasn't supposed to feed him or anything.
No, that's the problem, is I always forget to even have anyone remotely even think about Bob. So, oof. It probably is something I need to fix.
I'm sure he's fine.
How do I get the kind of contract you have with the menagerie, where you're just like, hey, they're their own thing, I don't even have to think about them?
Well, it does help that they're not locked in a box.
Step 1.
Yeah. Step 1. Get your friends out of a box.
I thought step 1 was put the hole in the box.
Well, you don't need the hole in the box if you get them out of the box.
Oh, gotcha. They'll survive a little bit better if you don't do that. Gotcha. No, it's an absolute pleasure. We'll talk about weekends, and we got Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up in about 15 minutes from now. We'll tell you the video game headlines you need to know for the day. We'll tell you our topic of the day coming up shortly, and we'll also have birthdays. Also make up for all of last week's birthdays. Apparently, we chose the wrong week of September to take off in terms of missing everybody's birthday that we possibly miss. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Wasn't necessarily part of the plan. Figured out. Good morning, and nice chat to Mel B. It's great to see you. Thank you for being first on this Monday.
First!
I was JF Downs is here too. Woo! GMS. It's great to see you. Thank you for being with us wherever you may be. Coming up, we will give you a whole bunch of fun stuff, including we'll tell you a story about a rattlesnake wrangler who removes 20 different rattlesnakes. 20 from an Arizona garage. That sounds...
That's too many rattlesnakes.
Right. I thought one rattlesnake was bad. This is 20.
That's too many snakes, period. But then to know they're all rattlesnakes, no thanks.
A reptile wrangler removes 20 rattlesnakes from an Arizona zoo. That's where 20 rattlesnakes should be.
Even that seems like too many for a zoo. You only need a couple.
Yeah, we just want to see a few. Maybe let them breed, all those kind of things, right? 20 is too many. Next hour, we'll tell you the story of a most unusual pet insurance claim of 2023. Hint, there's one that involves a folding couch. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Hopefully everything's okay. Next hour, we'll do sports. We'll do list of the day, even though one of those two things are dumb. And, yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Good thing I haven't been around you since certain football teams started playing football. Well, participating.
Yeah, I thought we were just gonna hold off until February.
Well, I hope not. Hope we can talk about it next week. Ugh. Matt, why do I keep making that sound? It's like the third time I've dropped it. Ugh.
That's a new sound.
Is that a habit I picked up in Montana or something like that?
Maybe.
It's National Cheeseburger Day. It's National Day of Civic Hacking. National First Love Day. Chiropractic Founders Day. Global Company Culture Day. Hug a Greeting Card Writer Day. International Equal Pay Day. Locate an Old Friend Day. National Cartonnage Day. Cartonnage Day? Interesting. Is that like day of breaking cartons or something like that?
Maybe. I can break some cartons.
You want to get after some cartons?
Yeah, I've been real mad at some cartons.
You know, that's how
It's
these
good timing.
cartons are looking at me. Kind of bugging me a little bit. Don't think I want to deal with that.
Oh my God, it's a mirage! I'm telling you all, it's a Bob-Taj!
It's a cartonnage. Guess Bob's okay. Hey, buddy. It's good to see you. Good spirits for a Monday. Fantastic to have you here. It's National HIV, AIDS, and Aging Awareness Day. It's National Colton Day. National Report Kickback Fraud Day. It's also National Respect Day, Purple Bra Day, Read an eBook Day, Respect for the Aged Day, U.S. Air Force Day, and World Water Monitoring Day. So those are among the days of the day for you. And then we're asking you, of course, what's up with Rice Krispie Treats? Do you like them? Do you feel good about them? Do you dislike them? Because today is Rice Krispies Treats Day.
I love Rice Krispie Treats.
Love.
Especially homemade ones. The pre-packaged ones are fine. I think as an adult, as a kid, I loved them, but as a kid, you like all kinds of garbage. As an adult, when I've had one, I'm like, oh man, these just taste like chemicals and preservatives. Gross. Give me 12 more.
I was gonna say, you're discussing some of the appeal to the prepackaged Rice Krispie Treats that I absolutely love. But you are so right. You can taste the stuff that you're not supposed to be eating.
Yeah, like there's no way this doesn't shorten my lifespan. I'll keep eating them, please.
But I'm telling you, if I could find someone who can make the homemade chocolate version of those things that have like the little gnarly, chewy chocolate bits and chocolate chips in them, I'm sure the latter would probably be easier to accomplish than the first part. Then I would eat a lot more of the homemade ones. But you also have to make them, and I'm not going to make them. So, yeah.
I'm a big fan of. This started with my sister and my other brother-in-law. But they would make Rice Krispie Treats, but they would substitute a little bit of the Rice Krispies for some granola. And it's very tasty. And then they're healthy because, there's granola.
Yeah. There's granola and they're homemade, right?
Yeah.
What could go wrong? Good morning, and nice chat to Abacus Apothecary. You're here.
Nice chat!
And so is Awesome Tech. It's great to see you both. Thank you for stopping by. Mel B says, I love Rice Krispie Treats with peanut butter in them. I mean, you're not going to win Sean on that one, but Sean just doesn't like peanut butter, so.
But I'm sure it's tasty.
Well, like, there's some Rice Krispie Treat that I think they call a Scotcheroo. I'm pretty sure those have Rice Krispies.
Scott Chickaroo.
A Scott Chickaroo. Chim chimney, Scott Chickaroo. I like Rice Krispies mixed with peanut butter. Abacus does too. Nice. Why is Dick Van Dyke here? Just got something else to do. Homemade ones, I love them too, says Mel B. Rice Krispie Treats were my gas station snack back, but my morals got in the damn way. I can't eat them anymore. But I make a pretty good vegan Rice Krispie Treat. Do they have are they not vegan friendly? Austin Tech?
There's no way.
What do they got in them?
No, there's probably entire animals in there somewhere. That's
How
part
made
of the preservatives.
Now made with one whole deer. Oh, the marshmallow. That's right. You told me this. That there's some stuff in marshmallows that don't work. So I totally like how you said, but my like you can tell that Austin's like, but my stupid morals got in the way.
It happens.
Those whatever you're talking about, Austin, those are definitely those Rice Krispie Treats that Sean and I are talking about, where you can definitely taste like, oh, these preservatives. Yes, delightful.
Is that a hint of carcinogen I taste?
I do think I get a nice note of yellow 6. Oh my gosh.
They're not even colored, but they somehow put food colorings in there anyway.
They work those crappy dyes in there for some reason.
And they have to use all of them to cancel them back out to just Rice Krispie flavor or colored.
Is that yellow 432? We have a...
They blew both of you guys up.
No, I got one and then they got me. It was a demolition train.
So. Oh, okay, perfect.
Austin says, me mad at my morals every single day. Stupid gelatin. But yeah, no, I'm with you. Like, there's one gas type of convenience store that's in Oregon that they always have those chocolate Rice Krispie Treats, and they used to be really big, and they've like since kind of made them a little bit smaller. They're like far more skinny than they used to be, width-wise, I suppose, and that's probably a good thing because I ate like them and no sweat. Like they were down the hatch.
Downs
the hatch. So, Austin says, what about Oreo Cakesters? I don't think I actually tried the Oreo Cakesters. I thought that person was going to come up and hit the ball, so I made a calculated guess. I was wrong. Gosh, I think I've had those. Those have the, like, Oreo flavoring, but they're, like, soft and cake-like. Austin says, Ryan, you gotta go to the gas station right now. Okay, good luck, Sean. Hopefully you'll survive playing Rocket League without me, you know, since I contribute so much usually.
I'm sure this is your week.
I'll go right now. They just scored. They went up 3-2. This game's over. I'll just vote to concede. You don't need me. You don't need me. It is disgusting and delicious. That sounds like something I want to put in my mouth. At the gas station.
Only at the gas station.
Only at the gas station.
What happens at a gas station stays in Ryan's mouth. At the gas station.
How was everyone's weekend? How was everyone's week? What did you accomplish? But I will say yes, I'm a big fan of Rice Krispie Treats, and I do like those that are homemade. The only complaint I have about homemade Rice Krispie Treats is they are stickier than the convenience store ones, and so therefore they're more messy. But
especially when they're fresh.
Oh no! Oh yeah, they're far more messy when they're fresh. Oh, for sure. Uh-oh. Good morning. Nice chat to Drew Mega and Chat FM. Thank you for being here for the Monday edition of the show. Coming up, we have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. That's going to happen in about, 50 seconds, depending on the outcome of this game. Oh. Let's see, we got Snap Crackle Pop from Chat FM. I prefer psst, burp. I actually am surprised how well my attempt to read your attempt at discussing what it sounds like to open a can, drink it, and then go, sounds. That actually went far better than it probably should have. Oh no!
Wow. So close.
I just can't believe our teammate got blowed up right at the wrong possible spot. That's too bad. That's too bad. Good morning. It's 6:23 West Coast time. It's 9:23 out east. It's 2:23 for those watching GMS in the UK. Ooh, feels good to know that's still working. Ugh. Wherever that sound came from. I have no clue where the ugh came from.
It's here to stay now.
How was your weekend, Sean? What did you get up to?
I was busy. I'm tired. It's been 5 straight days of like being busy, having to be excessively extroverted. It was a long 5 days.
Well, now we have a reason, though, to always make sure we never take any time off, because then you can say, every time we don't do the show, I just end up having to spend 5 days of doing something very uncomfortable, and so I need to be on the air.
Yeah, it was all good stuff, though, so could be worse.
Nice. Let's see, how was your weekend? Mel B says, the weekend I went to the mall and art on the rocks on Saturday with my boyfriend. Yeah, I'll take some art on the rocks, please.
Oh, I like my art neat.
I like the sound the rocks make in the art glass.
Clink, 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 clink.
I don't know why I just sniffed it in, but don't do that, that'll hurt.
Art.
Ah, it's burning! Why is the art burning? It's hurting so bad. It's hurting so bad. Let's see, Drew Mega says, welcome back. Drew Mega also says, I love Rice Krispies bars. So, Drew Mega, is that the standard issued name for Rice Krispie Treats in Toronto?
Pineapple on pizza. Thank you, Canada.
I wonder if there's a vernacular thing here. Mel B Sunday went to church, home, Bath Body Works. Went home, changed homes, and nice work. Chad FM says I was 99% voiceover standards. It's good to see. Austin Tech says I'm sick, and I got a sunburn on Saturday.
Sicky. A sick day. In the UK.
You can take a day off then. I got a sunburn on Saturday. I almost got a sunburn on Saturday, too. I'll tell you about my weekend when we come out of the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. We do have an explanation from Drew Mega, so we'll tell you more about that coming up in just a moment. And more from your weekends. Let us know. What do you think of Rice Krispie Treats? Do you like them? Are they pretty good for you? Do you enjoy them? Please let us know. But right now, for the first time in over a week, you get to get informed. We've been withholding information from you. Sorry about that. Let's get the news. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, September 18th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. And it's a good thing we weren't on last week, because I have a few extra days to pull news from, because not much seemed to happen this weekend.
Uh-oh.
But last week, towards the end of the week, it was quite busy. Thursday, we had Nintendo Direct, and we got some good news out of the Nintendo Direct, so we'll share a couple things from that. First up is the announcement of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door remake. This has been asked for by fans for years, especially when they started releasing old games on the Nintendo Switch and remaking a bunch of games on the Nintendo Switch. This is one that people have been wanting for a long time, which is great because this is a game that I've been meaning to. It's been on my list of old, really good Mario games that I need to play that I've never gotten around to playing. So this joins Super Mario RPG, which is also being released. Thousand Year Door is part of the long-running Paper Mario series. It's has beautiful 3D animation with distinct 2D visuals. And it's going to be coming out next year, I believe. I think 2024 is what we got. I don't think we got anything more specific. So Super Mario RPG is coming out soon, and this will be coming out next year. And that's pretty exciting.
Never played a Paper Mario.
Yeah, Paper Mario games are good.
Although, wasn't that the one that Sports Talk Wife was playing, the Origami King?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. And so this was the original one?
It's one of the early ones.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Okay. Man, they're really going deep into like bringing back or remaking or repurposing old games. Because, I mean, the last Nintendo Direct, or one of them, I think the one from June, talked about the RPG game coming out. So, yeah, they're definitely dipping into the well of nostalgia right now.
Well, and this alongside the one thing I don't have in the news is the Princess Peach game that's coming out as well. It really seems like you have this remake, you have a couple smaller games coming out, you have the last DLC for Mario Kart that we're about to talk about. It really seemed like this Nintendo Direct was like, all right, here's our plans for the rest of this year and the first half of next year. And then right before they ended, they were about to say, because a new console's coming out next year, and then they cut it off. It really seems like they're getting the last things out so they can start talking about their next console. So a lot of speculation is going around, and I see it. It makes sense that this is one of the last Nintendo Directs we're getting that's focused solely on the Switch, because they're trying to get the last of this stuff announced and out so they can start hyping up the console that will hopefully come out in about a year.
You're sitting there, like, people were watching that Direct for like 15 minutes after it went black, waiting for them to come back on and be like, oh yeah, by the way, we have a console coming out. You'll enjoy it.
Switch 2.
They never came back.
They never came back. And as I teased, the other news that we're sharing out of the Nintendo Direct from last Thursday is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass Wave 6. Their names are getting as long as our names. And it's going to come out this holiday season, and it is the final wave of DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The final wave is going to add Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, Pauline, Peachette, and Mario Kart Wii's Daisy Circuit. Is the only course we know so far. This booster course pass wave 6 is going to be the last little bit of content we get for the game. We don't have the actual release date, we just know it's this holiday, so in the next couple months. And there's a cool little trailer that has all of the characters and whatnot that's linked in the story that we linked in chat.
Yeah, so this is why we had all those question marks on the character select screen, because they were still going to roll out more characters, and so now we know who they are.
Yep, this should be all of them.
Funky Kong.
Funky Kong.
It's been a while since I've heard that name.
And why it took till the very last piece of DLC to get Diddy Kong, I don't know.
Yeah, come on. Don't give Diddy Kong the Donkey Kong Jr. treatment. Okay? Yeah. Just because we ended up liking his, like, nephew or stepson or whatever better. Just boo.
Funk!
E.
Kong. So yeah, we're excited for more Mario Kart, and then we'll start talking about Mario Kart 9, which is going to come out on the next console.
Right behind this curtain, we have a Switch 2!
So that was all out of the Nintendo Direct, and that was on Thursday, which was fantastic. Well, on Friday, not to be outdone, PlayStation was like, well, we can also do something. So they put out a State of Play. And that was on Friday. Or on my day off, and it was Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know. But PlayStation also had an event. And a lot of the stuff they talked about was pretty cool, but one of the things I'm most excited about that they talked about is Spider-Man 2. And we got some more details about Spider-Man 2, including the fact that it's going to feature over 65 suits, which is pretty cool. This is from Kyle Hilliard of Game Informer. Creative director Brian Intihar shared all kinds of new Spider-Man 2 details during the State of Play. It showed off some new gameplay, and then a lot of the suits. And not only are there lots of suits, but each suit has 4 different like color styles you can choose from. So there's a lot more customization as to how you look as either Peter Parker or Miles Morales in this game. So that'll be pretty cool. There's a new fast travel system as well, which looks pretty top-notch with the PlayStation 5's solid-state hard drive. The city has doubled in size, so that fast travel system is going to be pretty handy. And then they introduced web wings, which is going to allow even more quick and smoother traversal, because you can switch from swinging through buildings to swooping through the air. And there's like air wind tunnels that go through the city that make you go real fast. So looks like some good movement options added to a game that already felt really nice to traverse through the city. So Spider-Man 2 looks as exciting as ever, and we will get to play that in about a month as it comes out October 20th.
So I hope that they actually showed some of the Spider-Man suits, because they could have easily said it's going to feature 65 suits. Like, that NPC over there has a gray pinstriped, and then that person over there is wearing a nice blue pants suit. So, and then, oh yeah, there's like 4 Spider-Man suits, by the way.
Yeah, and they're all just the same, with slight different colors.
Over here, you'll see those 2 people talking. Well, no one's wearing a suit. Yeah, it's because they're talking about a lawsuit.
Oh, yeah. Is that a naked guy over there? Oh yeah, that's his birthday suit. What an odd term for being naked.
What you were wearing when you showed up. It's your suit of your birthday.
Yeah. So lots of fancy Spider-Man suits. I'm excited for the game. I'm also excited there are lots of suits so that I can find one I like and use it and never change. That's what I did with the old one. I'd get new ones that I'd be like, oh, that one's really cool, but I still like this one.
I'm told this is the moment that I'm going to use all of the suit options, and then
We'll see. We'll see. I like my Spider-Man classic. Beep.
Beep.
Thanks, Kobe. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Gloomhaven is out on PlayStation, the Xbox, and Switch. Spirited Thief is out on PC. Ugly is out on Switch. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Paperman Adventure Delivered. Out on the PlayStations, the Xboxes, Switch, and PC.
Oh, this is exciting. This is actually a mashup between a Gaming Morning Show's fulfillment department and the developers of this game called Paperman. We actually consulted on this so we could show you how to deliver things within 3 days or 3 years.
Yeah.
There's no in-between. Enjoy that. There you go. It stands by our fulfillment department's motto. Immediately, probably. All right, there you go. Congratulations to Paper Man. Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
What do you do if you see a fire, man?
You paper, man.
You put it out, man. Jeez. I don't think... I went to go look for it. I don't think any of the links worked during the whole segment, so I'm sitting here looking where it usually is, and it's not there. It's Paperman Adventure Delivered. And it's out today for a whole bunch of machines. And it could become our name of the month, and if it does, we will play it on a future gaming morning show. Of course, we already have scheduled on Thursday more Construction Machine Simulator 2023 Hard Truck Work Job. That is available because that was our name of the month for the month of August. And we played that one time, I think, so far. Yeah, that sounds right. One time so far.
Yeah,
so,
just one time.
We'll play that on Thursday. Minecraft coming up in today's final hour crew. But thank you, Sean, for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News.
You're welcome.
All right. It's now 6:37 on this morning radio show that plays games. I was on the road, went back to Montana to broadcast some football and see at least 2/3 of my family, so was successful in both of those. I've learned that, because I haven't driven to Montana solo in quite some time, and I've actually forgotten how much I enjoy doing that drive. I also am just absolutely mesmerized, Sean. This blows my mind still, that I can start my morning in a state that's like 900 some miles away, and we have modern enough technology where I can drive and be home yesterday, like the same day. I woke up in one state, crossed 2 other states to get to Oregon, 4 states total in one day. We have that technology. Isn't that mind-blowing?
It's pretty good.
It really does. It's fascinating. But I saw my mom, and she was the MVP because we broadcast football out of doors for the first time since I think I broadcast high school football. Like, it's been a while since I've been outside of a booth because they already had their booths full with all the people that need to run the home stuff. And I didn't think to ask about cover because I kind of thought that would be like a given. And so we get out there, it's going to be 80 degrees, and we are just getting baked in sun, which that's actually not the worst thing in the world, but it's when the equipment gets too hot because then it doesn't work. And my streaming PC, if you will, for the broadcast, and my phone, which was my backup internet source, were like giving you the temperature warnings. And I was like, uh-oh. So Mom was the MVP, ran into town, because we were in a pretty small area, and found 2 umbrellas and got them set up and was like taping them around with painter's tape. I had genuine production assistance by my mother on Saturday.
That's awesome.
Save the broadcast.
And then she was like, cooled it off.
She was my biggest fan that day. But it was funny because also she found 2 umbrellas that happened to also be team colors.
Nice.
Right? What are the odds? So now I have 2 extra umbrellas if you're in the umbrella department. So, if you're in need. Probably not, because, you know, the weather here is always so nice. We'll demonstrate right now, because we got to say hi to Bear Bear and the Menagerie. It's been a minute since we talked to them. Hope that they're doing okay. Now, Sean says that they get the weekends off because Sean's not in control of them, so...
Yeah, they do the one.
We'll have to see. Show up now. Sorry, it's I didn't do a poem or anything. I don't remember how this works. Look, they look in really good shape today. Except I don't see Bird the... Oh, I saw him. Sneaking right behind your headphone can. Okay. Yeah.
The weather looks nice, Bear Bear.
Pretty good. Bob's in a good mood today. We've heard Bob open up the show with a new medley, which was exciting, so it's good to see you, Bob. We'll have Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth coming up in a little bit. We'll play that coming up around 8:07 a.m. Pacific time today, so stick around for that. All right, it's time for, the stories that we're tracking at this hour.
You can news if you wanna.
On this morning radio show that plays games. Man, it's been a minute since we've done this. This is from Ben Hooper of UPI. Has a story of, as Sean said earlier in the show, just too many rattlesnakes.
Too many.
Do you want 1 rattlesnake?
No.
Do you want 2?
Definitely not.
Do you want 3?
Sure.
You're like, Ryan, you're not hearing me. If I don't want 1, I don't want any of these things. Ben Hooper says a rattlesnake wrangler, I guess it's technically a reptile wrangler, removed 20 rattlesnakes from a garage in Arizona. This happened in Arizona, where at a home, 20 Western Diamondback rattlesnakes were in the garage, including one of them that was pregnant.
Oh boy.
They were about...
Really, that's an extra rattlesnake.
Right? It's an exponential rattlesnake happening. Name of the person is Marissa Mackey of Rattlesnake Solutions. It's a great company name. Responded to a home in Mesa at which the resident reported some snakes that had been in the garage for a few days. They ended up removing 20 of them, 5 adults, and 15 babies. This isn't as bad as we thought.
15 and a half babies.
That's true. 15 in an unexpected amount. Out of curiosity, how long does it take for a baby rattlesnake to become deadly?
I think they're born that way.
Oh, like Lady
They're
Gaga.
just born with venom just shooting out of their mouth.
This happened in the garage. Noted that one of the adult snakes was pregnant, as we mentioned. Rattlesnake Solutions owner Brian Hughes says it was a new record for the most rattlesnakes removed in a single call. He said the skin sheds in the garage indicate that at one point there may have been up to 40 snakes in the garage at a single time there. Yes, Sean.
Where are the other 20?
They said that Rattlesnake Solutions burned down the garage for extra measure.
I don't like it.
Ass.
It's fine. If you can't see the other rattlesnakes, they're not actually there. That's how things work.
Not like that.
You don't believe me, do you?
No.
That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Chat FM says, do you have the cat food in your country from the same company that makes the treats? Like Meow Mix?
Meow. Meow. Meow.
No. Rice Krispies. They're very, very popular. You know, I haven't seen Rice Krispies in quite some time. Anyway, that's the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. Chad FM says, coat? Question mark? No, you can say it. You don't have to go anywhere. Rice Krispies. Also added, aw, venomous little blighters. I thought you were going to say venomous little biters. Okay. I think those two fought over who was going to clear the ball for them. I'm going to get rid of it. No, I'm going to get rid of it.
It worked out.
And no one got rid of it. Melby says Rice Krispies, not mice. Thank you, Melby. The Mice Krispies are those that get rid of the cats. Or do they bring all the cats to the yard?
That could be.
I guess we'll have to ask Chad FM.
Oh, thanks. Did we feed the Mice Krispies to the rattlesnakes? Is that why they were all hanging out?
Oh, and the rattlesnakes were like, ooh, what a treat. And then they're like, wait a second. And then they named them Mice Krispies Treats. The mice had to be very, very well cooked, though, before you could feed them. Does that make sense?
Well, that's how you get them so crispy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're not called, like, al dente treats. Or Mice Krispies al dente. Although I think, isn't al dente, like, kind of crispy pasta?
Yeah, it's slightly, not underdone, just on the very early stages of done.
Almost done. All the way.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah, I'm with you, though. Like, I don't have a huge fear of snakes, although I really don't want to run into a rattlesnake. If I go my whole life and don't end up running into a rattlesnake, I'll be okay. Oh,
Nice try.
The almighty, is that an almighty 98 goat? Hey, did you see while we were off the air that In Sync, like, quasi reunited?
Yeah.
Or did that happen while we were still on? I feel like the last 10 days are kind of a blur.
I don't know when it exactly had happened, but I've only been aware of it for a couple days.
Chat, when did they all reunite? When did they get back together? Because they were presenting an award.
Back streets, back. All right.
Kind of. Yeah, that's kind of what we're saying. But it was cool to see, like, all the teasing, like the teases, I guess, that they did for it on social media. They had, like, all 5 of them in an elevator, and then they did, like, a bit with that. It was pretty good. I also saw one of my favorite reels of the week was someone's like, what's a word that you one time mispronounced and now you can't like quit hearing about it or something along those lines? And Justin Timberlake's like, do I really have to answer this question? Apparently he did, but
He saw the answer.
yes. It was the way he pronounced sexy, and I'm bringing sexy back. Chat FM says, we decided to go look at dead diamond-nosed viper in Cyprus. Turned out to be very alive.
That's how they get you.
Oh, this is my wife. My wife decided to go look at.
Your wife? What was she doing with Shadow?
Yeah, what? I guess I, didn't hang out with Hefty Wife all tail end of last week, so I hope you all had fun. Nice drop pass. Intended. I remember that time we were up 3-0 in this game.
We weren't up 3-0. We were up 3-1.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It's okay. It's not like having like an 18-point lead in football.
Could you imagine?
Because those never hold. You can see in the top right of your corner screen, it's the countdown to the Royal International National GMS. We've been on the air for 3 years. World event in space. It's going to happen on September 23rd. That's this Saturday. So if you would like to join us, we are going to start at 9 a.m. Pacific time and go probably close to midday. Well, yeah, sorry, midday is like noon. We're going to go close to mid-afternoon. It's a 3-hour show. We're just going to do the same format as Gaming Morning Show. It's really nothing unique or special whatsoever.
Wonder what name of the weekend's going to be.
Did you end up getting any Starfield time in?
Yes, not a ton, but I have gotten some Starfield time. And Lies of P is also out for those that have early access, and I've gotten some Lies of P time in as well, which is exciting.
How is Liza?
Liza's great.
Wow, do you remember what Liza's last name is?
P.
Oh, just P. It's not like Peterson or something?
Nope.
I thought Liza was just using it.
It's short for pee-pee poop.
Chat FM says, but it's in space. It is, yeah. It's our name of the weekend. In space. Space. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people enjoying Starfield.
Yeah, it's good. It's gonna be my like slow burn game, because I don't have enough time to dedicate. The like 60 to 100 hours that I want to for it, relatively quickly. So instead, it's one I'm going to just be playing for a long time. There's also lots of games coming out and are already out because of Lies of P that I want to play. So I think Starfield's just going to be a game I slowly play over the next like year while I play all these other games faster.
Does Liza go by Eliza normally?
No, P Liza.
Angelica. Eliza P. That's what Peggy was.
Nice work.
I took the right angle. Wasn't 90 degrees though. Oh no. I really wish I hadn't moved. I was in perfect position if I hadn't left that spot. All right, we got lots of birthdays this day in gaming history coming up after this game of Rocket League. So, are we going to have a first hour overtime game in our return show?
I'm going to score here.
Oh, perfect. Overtime game in our first return show? What? Oh no! It's been a while since we had one of those. Especially because I played pretty well this game. Okay. That's alright. We don't like winning in video games anyway, so it's fine. That's fine. How was your weekend? Please let us know. We have that on the radar today, so we'd like to know how the weekend was. How was the last week? Is there anything special that happened? Anything unique for you that you want to share with us? You're certainly invited to let us know because we have always some interest in that. So please give us a ring or an idea of how that worked. I did see Ask Jeff this weekend. So,
did you ask him anything?
Lots of questions. Yeah, nothing was recorded though. But my mother had no clue that Jeff was part of the show, so we gotta let her know about that, which was pretty cool. So, has a theme song and a whole bunch of stuff. very excited.
Did you play her the theme song?
I did, absolutely. I played her clip. Yeah.
Nice.
He did confirm, by the way, that he has never been in a meeting and had to be like, just a sec, I gotta take this call. It's always been away from other people. But I think they could change that.
Yeah. Yeah. Get a schedule of his meetings. We can make it happen.
Perfect. I'll talk to the scheduler or something. Chat FM answered Mel B's question, which was, is she okay? The wife. I said, sorry, I missed that kind question. Yes, she is fine. Scared her silly at the time. I don't think I'd want to run into a viper. That sounds horrifying.
No, I'm good.
Probably, make me get a little lighter. Chat FM.
Lighter?
What on earth are you using fire? Fire. Liza P. No. Since when did Pinocchio have access to futuristic weapons? Chat FM. This is a Pinocchio game? That'd be very interesting. Like a Pinocchio revenge story.
Question
It's
mark.
like a gritty, violent Pinocchio story.
Yeah, like a... Oh, gosh, what was that one movie? I think it was like Kurt Russell in the 90s or something. Like, he has a bad day at work, and so he just goes on a rampage. It'd be really helpful if I remembered what that movie was before I brought that up.
Is it called Rampage?
It would be hilarious if it was. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
GMS Movie Festival, where we talk about watching movies, but never actually watch them.
Ooh, maybe we end that this weekend with the Royal International National We've Been on the Air for 3 years GMS World event in space.
Yeah, maybe we should cancel all of the other plans and just watch movies.
Y'all want to just watch movies with us all weekend? You could see me actually watch a movie in the wild. I bet that would be interesting. Why is Hefty asleep already? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, we have a whole bunch of birthdays to do, so let's get into that. If you have a birthday to celebrate, please let us know, because we would like to celebrate with you. Today is the 18th of September, but last week was the wrong week for us to take off, because I looked at the GMS calendar, I was like, holy cow. So maybe for the first time in all of Gaming Morning Show history, we give you the lightning round, rapid fire, audience birthdays with lots of accompaniment by me. Hey, Sean, on the 12th, it was Gonzo Gump's birthday, who was a longtime Patreon subscriber of ours when we had the Patreon. So to you, Gonzo Gump, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long. But wait, there's more. Also, last week on the 12th, it was Twitch user Johnny's birthday. Twitch user Johnny is an outstanding mod on Austin Attack 12's show, which you can find at twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. And so to you, Johnny, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long. And then a long time ago, Sean, we had some viewers who sent us in some coffee. It was like the first couple months we were on the air.
Mug life.
And one of them was Zombitch, who was the other half of Dacinex. And they gave us some coffee, and we enjoyed it. So that was a long time ago, but still rings true.
Mug life.
To you, Zombitch, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
The 12th is also my sister's birthday.
So to you, Sports.Gaming's sister, not the one that I'm married to, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
But wait, also last week was the 13th, and a couple of years ago, if not last year, we learned that both you, Sean, whose apparently his birthday is the day after your sister's?
Yeah, we're 6 years and 1 day apart.
What a plan. What a plan. You had a birthday last week. How did it go?
It was busy but good.
Busy but good. That sounds like that was your weekend. Or your whole 10 days.
Yep.
All right. Well, to you, Sports.Gaming, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long. But we also found out, as I started to segue into anyway, that Brendan also shares your birthday. Brendan has a birthday on September 13th. So, Brendan celebrated a birthday last week. So to you, Brendan, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot. that it?
No one else better have had a birthday.
We're all birthdayed out.
Should we do the celebrity birthdays?
I don't know. I feel like we did enough birthday.
Happy double belated, said Chat FM. No one else, hopefully. And the weird part is this week there's no birthdays on the calendar whatsoever.
No, of course not.
Yeah, and we literally picked the absolutely wrong one. So, let's see. Celebrity birthdays wise, today, Frankie Avalon, the singer, turns 83.
Nice. His middle name is Thomas.
Good thing nothing's changed since we left. Frankie Thomas Avalon. What about actress Holly Robinson Peete, who turns 59?
Holly has been married to former NFL quarterback Rodney Peete since 1995.
So I don't know too many Peetes. P-E-E-T-E. I knew of Rodney Peete. Before I saw that fun fact, I was like, oh, I wonder if this person has anything to do with Rodney Peete.
Indeed.
Rodney Peete quarterbacked a few different teams, but I remember Rodney from his time with the Detroit Lions.
Played for USC.
Oh, really? Played for Detroit and then had a stint with Dallas, Philadelphia, Washington, Oakland, and Carolina. So really finished out, but went from 1989 to 2004. That's a really long career.
That's quite a long career.
Today, actress Jada Pinkett Smith turns 52.
She serves as the narrator for the miniseries Queen Cleopatra.
Today, actor James Marsden, I almost said Madison. James Marsden, those are not the same people, turned 50 today.
He portrayed Cyclops in multiple X-Men films.
I saw somebody who tried to make an analogy about like James Marsden's career often being like second fiddle to a lot of lead roles. Like he was Cyclops, who really had an affection for Jean Grey, right? But then Jean Grey winds up with Wolverine. He was like the second fiddle in a different, that kind of thing. Like I think in The Notebook, he was Rachel McAdams, like love, and then Ryan Gosling, of course. It's not over. It still isn't over, right? Mm-hmm. So someone was trying to use James Marsden as a sports analogy for a football team. Well, who knew? Jason Sudeikis, the actor, turns 48 today.
Nice. He is originally from Fairfax, VA.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever been to Fairfax's Nemesis City?
No.
Yeah. It's Unfair Printer, Virginia.
Nice.
I don't see any drummer birthdays. Anyone else you want to shout out?
Pretty good.
I'll give you one sports one. Ryan Sandberg, the Cub that I knew probably more than any other Cub growing up because they were always on WGN. Ryan Sandberg turns 52 today. 64, the Hall of Famer. So, okay. All right, we'll move it right along from birthdays to this day in gaming history. Today is September 18th, 2023. Sean, in the year 2006, Nintendo released Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. That's available for Nintendo DS.
Nice.
Of course, it's
Just that one?
Yeah, of course, it's a Pokemon game, so surely it was released by itself. The next one on this list, 2006, Nintendo releases Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team for Game Boy Advance. Apparently, these were not related to one another.
Oh, completely separate.
Absolutely different games.
Different developers and everything.
I like how one was actually out for Nintendo DS, the other one went out for Game Boy Advance.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, right? Could you imagine if you had a DS, you're like, I really want the red one, and then it wasn't actually available?
Not allowed.
Probably seems like it would have. 2012, 2K Games releases Borderlands 2. That was for the PlayStation 3 and
Xbox 360.
There you go. All right, that is your This Day in Gaming History. Those are your birthdays, and that is 1 hour in the books of Gaming Morning Show. It feels good to be back.
Indeed.
Yeah, I missed you.
Missed you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have more coming up next hour. We'll give you our list of the day. We're going to give you 10 Rice Krispies treat variations. We'll tell you about that coming up. You can still answer, how was your weekend? Were you doing a whole bunch of stuff with like baseball teams like Drew Mega usually is? By the way, Drew Mega did say that Rice Krispies bars is not Canadian vernacular. It is just what Drew Mega calls them.
It's Drew Mega vernacular.
Yeah. It's Drew Mega Ease.
Drewnacular.
I like that one better. Abacus says he's good at second fiddle, and then adds, yeah, Mystery Dungeon games were a whole different beast. Interesting. Also, in case you were wondering, as Mel B was earlier, TTYD, Sean cleared this up, the 10,000-year door that Abacus said was the second Paper Mario, and then subjectively says it was the best. So, yeah.
Heard good things.
There was a Dromega who had a card, and bingo is what he got. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. Dromega is the bingo master. Oh.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Back. Hour number 2 is next. It's Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
I might have even told this story before. We were in my parents' room playing Super Mario Brothers 3. The first time we played it enough to like beat it, and we were getting close, but it was late at night, and having never beat it, I don't think we knew exactly like how much longer there was. And so my mom was like, all right, well, it's time for bed. We're going to pause the game, turn off the TV, and we'll finish it tomorrow. And so we paused the game, and my sister and I went to bed. And then my dad unpaused it and beat the game with us.
Oh, no!
They couldn't wait.
Oh, my gosh. So did they get it back in a place where you could beat it from the same point the next day?
No, but we've since beat it again afterwards.
Still, rude.
He appeared as just one of them. Appeared as a judge on multiple seasons of The Sing Off.
Well, I mean, who's better to judge music than a person who can multiply? So
That's true. That's true.
Ben Folds is a Mogwai. Probably. I do remember seeing a viral. It's like one of the first viral videos. Not one of the first. That's not true. It was a viral video. Ben Folds doing like a thing where he made up a song in like 10 minutes.
He's a pretty good musician.
Yeah, all 5 of them.
Do you think that's what he named his fingers?
Someone almost stepped on his hand. He's like, watch out for Ben Folds 5. These things are magic. Striking. Nope. Striking. A P from KJ.
P.
Shrimp. Strip. Minning. Is that why the P's there from K-Laugh?
Strip mining?
Just like I said. Strip mining. I think it might be strip mining. And only Austin.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Sports are done. We got a show for you, though, anyway. We'll do sports at 7:50 this morning. Coming up in about 15 minutes, we'll check in with the video game headlines of the day. We'll also get the vegan news of the day, which that looked like a pretty badass tomato, I'm not going to lie.
Can't wait to eat it.
Tomatoes at, you're what, 9-11 in the morning where you live?
There's something about cherry tomatoes that are like fresh.
For breakfast.
Well, I'm also having vegan bacon and toast.
A classic pairing. Bacon, toast, and tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
What's for
You know,
breakfast?
British people have tomatoes for breakfast.
Are you also drinking from your water bottle?
I'm drinking water out of my mug.
What if they had been chocolate cupcakes? What's a bear's typical response to those?
Like,
Wow. Get wrecked chocolate cupcakes.
I mean, I like chocolate cupcakes, but I'm not a bear. I mean, I also think, again, bears are just people in bear costumes. But this particular bear person only likes carrot cupcakes.
I was going to say, that sounds like a superstition, but technically it's not. It's just a
No.
belief that bears are
It's a
people.
conspiracy theory.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's different.
Gotcha. Bears are just people in suits.
They are. And I really want to go on Monsters and Friends and talk about this with Mike. I want to be on an episode and talk about this.
Does that fit the criteria?
Yes, it does to me. It's not my show, but I don't care.
The Chicago Bear. Or from Chicago, Illinois. It's hard to say for sure.
I wonder if they could find a photo of Ben Savage from any TV show that Ben was on, or maybe like a premiere. I'm sure they wouldn't find him in a free swag room at some sort of television festival, surely.
He looks like he's been kidnapped and put in this Hulu room. Look how uncomfortable he looks.
Hulu has live sports. I promise I'm okay.
They're like, just take this picture, we'll let you go.
Okay, whatever you say.
No, smile.
I don't want to. Oh, but Rick Curran is a pretty aggressive Getty Images photographer, so.
It's true.
We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared to, you know, but I'll never let go.
Hi, I'm Bob from Gaming Morning Show. You know, the voice from the box. As the proud owner of an amazing voice, I, like many of you, am familiar with the amazing voice of our friend Austin Attack. Her very popular music is available as a points redemption on her stream at twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. However, it is Austin's sound effects that are the real hidden gem. So today, we are offering you the greatest sound effects ever created by Austin Attack. Previously, these individual sound effects were only available for easy in-home playback by searching hours of VODs.
Can we turn back time before it flies away? Can I hold on to something?
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day, and Sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. And coming soon from GMS, It's the Royal International National. We've been on the air for 3 years GMS World Event in Space. Follow GMS on Twitter and Discord for more details. And thank you all for being a part of the GMS audience for 3 years.
My shaking hands, I can barely ask.
Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. Hey there, hi there, hello there. It's great to see you. Thank you for being with us wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I am Hefty Goof. That is Sports.Gaming on the left side of your screen. That way. And why am I pointing forward? This way. There he is. He's over there with the bear and the people. So, Sean didn't probably tell you because why would he? I sent Sean a picture of Bear this weekend. He's immortalized in art. You want to see his picture? Right, there you go, Sean. Look. I mean, if that's not a charcoal drawn Bear, I don't know what is.
That's Bear.
I was gonna buy it for you, but it's like $150.
Oh, yeah. We'll just make our own.
There was a Sasquatch that I almost bought. It was only $50, but I couldn't even fathom how much it would cost to ship to Look It's Myco. So
Probably another $50.
I mean, it was huge. So yeah, I decided to avoid that. Mike should be on streaming a little bit later today if you want to find Mike at Look It's Myco on Twitch. So. Man, fun week though. I'm happy we didn't try to also cram in the show because that would have been incredibly difficult to do. Although I don't mind doing GMS from the road, but I bet sleeping in definitely didn't hurt either.
It was handy, especially last week, being so busy with things.
Running around, doing a whole bunch of stuff.
We took our kids to their first ever concert.
How'd that go?
That was good. You know, we were up very, very late, but it was good. They had a good time.
What was the band?
Pentatonics.
Oh, you saw some acapella.
Yes. It was very good. They put on a good show.
That's. I would try to do like bassy lines. Can I be a bassy line person in our acapella group?
Yes.
Let's see if
Bob's gonna beatbox.
You want Bob to beatbox?
Yeah.
What do you think, Bob?
I
don't know if he's giving you a demo or if he's unsure.
Yar!
I don't think Bob knows how to beatbox, maybe.
I've heard him play drums.
Oh, that's true. Can Bob be our drums?
Yeah, that's
That's kind of what you were thinking.
beatbox. Yeah, he's playing drums with his mouth. Yeah, that's beatbox.
Okay. Now that you know, does that sound like you'd be okay with that?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, which one is it? He turned his back on me now. Seems like he's throwing a fit. Interesting.
Typical Bob.
Yar!
All right. Let's go ahead and get into a list of the day. In about 10 minutes from now, we're going to give you top 10 Rice Krispie Treat variations. Not too surprisingly, you and I are pretty lockstep on Rice Krispie Treats. We're asking you, chat, how do you feel about Rice Krispies Treats or Rice Krispies bars? I think the only difference between Sean and me is Sean is more into the homemade version than I think I am. That's about the only comparison or contrast. So,
They're delicious.
do you make them yourself?
I don't usually know
Okay.
because they're messy
They're-
and sticky.
They're extraordinarily sticky. How do you actually get them to lay flat in the pan? Do you have to like grease your hands or something?
A well-greased spatula.
Oh, you use a spatula.
Yeah.
The spatula. The spatula. The tula that you reach for. Woo. I got it clear for that. for getting in your way of actually clearing the ball, I got 20 points.
You're a point hijacker.
If I'd known that, I'm going to just get in all sorts of ways. Like right now. Ooh, look, we have an teammate who spells gamers with a Z, like Brendan.
Nice. Is it Brendan?
Brendan, are you the Unreal Gamers? I imagine they actually say their name with a little bit more self-assurance than the way that I just presented it there. It sounded like I was a little bit like, I don't know, a little bit doubtful.
Mrs. Doubtful? I love that movie.
That would be a great spoof to have, to have someone do like a spoof of like a self-doubting Mrs. Doubtfire. What do you want to do here, Mrs. Doubtfire? I don't know. Well, are you gonna take the voice job to make sure that you can keep your children? I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people would enjoy that movie.
I'd watch it.
Maybe we can reincarnate Robin Williams just for that appearance. I think there would
Can
be
we
a...
start? Can we start an Elvis-style rumor that he's not actually gone? Just make it-
I just think there's lots of better reasons to try to reincarnate Robin Williams than that.
than our half-baked movie pitch.
Robin Williams is like, you brought me back for this? This was a horrible idea. LB Turning Red was not a fan. I like Turning Red a lot. Yeah, I haven't watched many of the Pixar movies that I haven't enjoyed, to be honest. I want to watch Elemental. That one just came out on Disney Plus September 13th. Have you already seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, perfect. We'll just watch it together. That'll be easy to coordinate.
Yeah, it's cake.
Although I think that the Turtles movie is getting close to being out, like, on streaming services or on demand or something.
Yeah, we can have a family movie night. I feel
So-
like that's probably easier than one that we're watching without the kids.
Since they're the ones that complicate the process.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I had a plan there. My plan was that I was going to take it backward for a little bit. And then I didn't know what I was going to do after that. So really I should have thought of the plan more like to like a second level there.
Uh-huh.
Does that make sense? Like I really should have like reworked the plan.
Yeah.
Because the plan that I had was actually horrible. And then that sucks that just happened.
I think our teammate's done.
Why would our teammate be done?
I think he's over our shenanigans.
No, there's 2 minutes
not.
left.
He's not the real gamers, after all.
Oh, I thought it was the Unreal. It's Mr. Real Gamers. I thought it was the Unreal Gamers. Nice shot. All right, we're in business now. Comeback starts now. We are the Washington Commanders, am I right? You know, it's true. Like, have you seen those memes about how, American football fans complain about soccer, that there's no scoring, but yet the reality is all we're doing is just making each goal worth 6 points?
Right. Yeah.
No. So if soccer did that, then, like, a game that finishes 4-2 would actually be 28-14. So,
Seems way more exciting.
so right now it's actually 21-7.
What was the Mr. Real Gamers doing?
In the net there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like he waited for them to get to the ball before trying to save it.
I mean,
and then
screwed,
immediately left.
yeah, well, I screwed up too because I jumped too early, and so that's why I missed that. You have to remember, I haven't played a video game in weeks. And when you haven't played a game for a while, it's hard to get back in the, especially a game as complicated as this. Like, I barely remember the controls. Come on, Stinger. Guess what I got?
What'd you get?
I got a notification that Mortal Kombat 1 has shipped.
Nice.
Also, have You Suck at Parking coming. I forgot I threw that one in the queue a while ago. So I might be interested in playing some You Suck at Parking on Saturday if it shows up on time.
That'll be fun. Oh, come on, Stinger.
Nice follow, Stinger. Oh. Goals would be a lot easier to score if the defense wasn't in the way. Some say that's why people score on me in this game. Because I never get in the way because I'm horrible at defense. So. All right. It's 7:25 West Coast time. It's 9:25 plus an hour on the East Coast and 3:25 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Nice. Hope everyone...
Oh, he said 10:25.
Thank you. Yeah, well, it's 9:25 plus an hour, so I'm happy.
Well,
Eagle
threw
was there.
math out there. So.
Exactly. No, I'm happy he was there. We needed that. So, it's good to be back. Did you hang out with my family at all while I was gone?
I did. Yeah, a couple times.
Almost exclusively.
Yeah.
Always seem like they spend more time hanging out with you when I'm not around.
Yeah.
It's not true, but just get jealous. But I can't be in two places at once. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So
You could try.
I mean, I did FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool. So good morning, a nice chat to Snuffkin. It's been a minute. Thank you for stopping by this edition of Gaming Morning Show.
Nice chat.
We have a question of the day, which is about Rice Krispies Treats. We're wondering what your favorite Rice Krispie treat might be, if they have a different variation or something along those lines. Snuffkin says he's their new family now. Goof. Well, I mean, Sean and I are like Olive Garden, okay? When you're here, you're family.
Also, we have delicious breadsticks.
And we're literally related to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens when you marry sisters.
Mm-hmm.
And also, completely related note, happy birthday to your sister last week.
Yeah.
Hope she's doing good. I mean, I haven't seen her in at least a week. I hope Boston's still here. So. I watched Carl's Date short movie. It was sad and touching. I loved it. Mel Biel said homemade with peanut butter in them. Rice Krispies Treats preference. Snuffkin says, oh, you also have unlimited breadsticks? Yes. Yeah. Paige Groggy or Die. I think that's also probably part of GMS Plus. So. Could you imagine? You get an order with GMS merch in it, and there's also some breadsticks.
The shirt's all oil stained because we wrapped the breadsticks in the shirt.
Should we send out mint chocolate chip or mint chocolate Twinkies too?
Then we'd have to get more mint chocolate Twinkies.
It's toothpaste.
Ugh. We should send out GMS branded Andes mints, just like Olive Garden.
I like Olive Garden. Yeah, I like that. We could also send out Twinkies. I mean, they are kind of the color of the GMS orange yellow, so.
Gross. I don't want to be associated with those.
Wow. Okay. That's where Sean draws the line. It's like not gonna happen on my watch. Damn it. Yeah, gross. Snuffkin says, I've never really had the Cocoa Puffs treats. They're not really a thing here. Only had them because my sister went to the States and made them at Camp Hidden Falls.
Don't tell anyone where that is.
It's hidden. You don't want to
It's in
spoil
the
this.
Hidden Valley.
Is it? There are lots of ranch there.
Yeah.
What if I told you that this isn't the one, wink, because we have to keep it a secret. But what if I told you it was in Santa Cruz, California?
Oh, I'd go.
Yeah.
I like Santa Cruz.
All the council-run camps are accredited by the American Camp Association, indicating safe, high-quality programs that meet standards of industry and government. So, yeah. Hope your sister had a good time.
Mike job number, oh, you know what? I lost count.
I don't know if when Mike was camp counseling, if he was at camp Hidden Falls. Mint chocolate breadsticks, says Snufkin. No, I don't think we should do mint chocolate breadsticks. That sounds really gross. Really gross. All right, let's do our list of the day. This comes to you courtesy of Delishably. I said that right. That's what the
did,
website
yeah.
is. It's Delishably.
I don't like that word.
It's like a made-up word.
Yeah.
How did you enjoy it?
It was deliciously.
Delishably. Wow. I don't have to say. I don't have to put a mispronunciation up or anything. I just stay at 360 for the year. So, not for the year, for the show. Thank you.
Way to jinx yourself.
Yeah, no kidding. 10 delicious Rice Krispie Treats recipe variations. This is from Deliciously. Candace Brown wrote this list back in November of 2022, so fairly recent list. Says to mix it up. And so we'll give you a list of different choices. Number one, you would mix in some Nutella to your Rice Krispie Treats, and it's going to make it taste a whole lot different.
I never knew Nutella was so erotic.
Depends on how you eat it. Nutella is spread from hazelnuts and cocoa, and it tastes chocolatey with a hint of nut.
2.
Number 2, sprinkles. You can add some fun to your Rice Krispies Treats by adding sprinkles. You can either put them on top, which is going to be best done when they're fresh and still gooey, so they stick in there, or you could just mix it in to the cereal before you mix it with the marshmallows, and then it'll be more evenly distributed through the crispy treat. And you could use different sprinkles depending on what time of year it is. You could use some Halloween-themed sprinkles during Halloween. You could use some pink and red hearts during Valentine's Day. Make it seasonal.
3.
You can use Cocoa Krispies, which I think this is kind of a no-brainer, but this list didn't say like 10 completely out there, unexpected Rice Krispie Treats. It's just giving you 10 different varieties, and on that list is instead of making them with Rice Krispies, you make them with the cocoa ones. Duh. Just move on.
Makes sense.
4.
Number 4, if you were a fan of the Cocoa Krispies variety, how about Cocoa Madness, where you take those Cocoa Krispies treats and then add chocolate chips, or you can even pour chocolate syrup over the top. Heck, add chocolate sprinkles. Go to town.
You combine number 2 with number 3, and you get 4.
That's math.
Wouldn't it have been something if they're like, I don't know, maybe add some Nutella to it too? Basically, just combine the last 3 we gave you. So
Yeah, all the chocolates.
5.
5 is basically 3, but this time you do Fruity Pebbles. I'm getting all the crappy ones.
6.
Number 6 is now we're just back to regular Rice Krispies treats, but make them fun shapes or fun colors. If you have some cookie cutters, you can make them some fun shapes. If you have some food coloring, you can make them fun colors.
You could have a yummy red 5 Rice Krispie Treats.
In the shape of a 5.
7.
What if you made shish kebabs or kebabs? I've heard people pronounce it that way, and I don't know if I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I mean, it literally does have an A there, but I've always said bobs.
I think kebab is. I think it's still better.
It's I like the way it says. Dessert shish kebabs. You can basically take a popsicle stick or a kebab stick, and then you add slices of fruit as well as pieces of treats and make it a dessert shish kebab. I mean, that makes sense. You could maybe serve them while they're kind of warm still too, so it becomes more of a gooey texture. But the author warns, make sure that you take each piece and leave at least a couple of inches, or they might be too flimsy to stay attached. Oh, rather, make sure the size of the items are that, because otherwise they might just like flail off the stick, and we don't want that, right?
No, that'd be absurd.
No word on how long you're supposed to barbecue them for.
Let's get some good grill marks.
8.
Number 8, you can add some candy pieces into your Rice Krispies treats. You can basically put whatever you want in there yourself. You take a candy bar, you can crush it up, put it in there. You can use maybe mini M&Ms. You can put them in there. If you want them melted in the treats, you add them earlier in the process, and they'll melt kind of with the marshmallow. Or if you don't want them melted, you add them right at the end. What about Skittles?
Yeah, but only the lime Skittles. You don't want to mess with the green apple Skittles. It's a bad choice. Number 9 on this list
9
is the Mel B Special Peanut Butter Treats. You basically make your Rice Krispie Treats taste a little more peanut buttery, but of course it adds some protein to them, so now your Rice Krispie Treats are good for you. Probably. Also, spread jelly on the top if desired, a sweet PB&J snack. I guess it actually probably wouldn't be awful.
Right. I think you have to go light with the jelly. As the peanut butter expert, I imagine a little bit of jelly goes a long way.
Yeah. You could also do chocolatey peanut butter by adding Cocoa Krispies.
Or Nutella.
Yeah.
Who's
Or
up for
pieces
some
of candy.
peanut butter and cheese sandwiches?
Or cheese. I mean, peanut butter and cheese sandwich was a bad enough concept. Could you imagine making a Rice Krispie treat sandwich?
Just wait till Saturday.
No. No.
Nope.
No.
No.
Bob and I are both out. No. But on Saturday, we'll be eating Scrapple. Because why not? Am I right?
I can make that happen.
Smelling through the box hole.
We're all on board for that, apparently. So, yeah. Are we going to have crepes on Saturday?
Why not?
A crepe is not a pancake.
I think that's Bob's reasoning. I don't know if that disqualifies them from being considered, but interesting. We have one more.
1-0.
Thank you for getting us back on track, Bob.
Number 10, cherry treats or just fruit treats. You can add some fresh fruit to your Rice Krispies treats. They suggest half a cup of drained, chopped, sweet maraschino cherries. Could work quite well. Or you could take, the other common fruit, coconut, and put some coconut and chopped peanuts in there.
So again,
And then they went to raisins, and I don't know. Raisins are fine, but I don't need those in my Rice Krispies.
do you like oatmeal raisin cookies?
I do.
Yeah, so do I. I think I probably like it just fine then. But I don't think it like belongs either. Like it's just I'd probably be fine with it. But why are we doing this? You know what I mean? So yeah. There you go. There's a list of 10 Rice Krispies treats variations. That's from Delishably.com. Delishably. Meteorological. What's your status?
What do you mean?
Do you get to stick around?
Nah, I gotta run kids to school.
Okay. Sean will rejoin us momentarily. It's time to see which animal is going to hang out with me while Sean is gone.
Beep bop boop, beady boop bop, beep boop beep. Beep bop boop 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 beep bop beep boop boop beep bop. Beep bop boop, beady boop bop, beep boop beep.
Is
Beep,
none
bop,
of the
boop,
animals?
boop,
Oh,
boop, beep bop ding. Beep bop.
oof. Why'd you have to? Can you please get Walrus the handy thesaurus some sunglasses while he's on the air? Because those eyes still creep me out. It's good to see you.
Bob likes it.
All right, well, that's it. Stop talking. I'm gonna mute you.
Potato eclipse of the heart.
We could sing karaoke. Good morning, a nice chat to Hey, it's Brendan and Dungeon Meowster KJ.
Nice chat.
Good to see you both. Thank you for being here this morning for this morning radio show that plays games. Brendan goes, it rarely felt as shamed. I've rarely felt as shamed for liking a dish as when Theo almost threw up trying to eat a PB&C sandwich. Yes.
Don't focus too much, then, Theo. you might kill the stream.
Theo has been on the show at least for the first year and a half or so. And that's when Copia brought the idea of peanut butter and cheese sandwiches to our attention. And Theo tried one on air and legitimately almost upchucked on the show. It was really disturbing. So I felt really, really bad for Theo. So
Ryan, don't forget the meditation break.
Theo's not here, Bob. Okay. Jeez. Bob's really throwing today. It's kind of ridiculous, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh my God, it's a mirage! I'm telling you all, it's a Bob-tage!
Oh, Bob. Let's see. How was everyone's weekend and / week? So what did you do last week? Please let us know. We had a story earlier of a whole bunch of rattlesnakes in a garage, and then Chat FM said snake story was radalicious. And Snufkin says Chat FM just slithering in here with puns. Said always. Chat FM adds swivel treats, basic treats, but turn them as quirky angles on the plate. And then there's swivel treats. Melby says, after we get finished with the book of something, I will give them a movie day. Now Melby is yucking my yum too. Oh yes, because we had the PB and cheese discussion. Melby though is all about peanut butter. All about peanut butter in there too. So lurking, but just heard Bob going off. Lol, says True Mega. Yeah, Bob learned some things while we were gone. We had, of course, Bob's version of the Beastie Boys, apparently, but also gave True Mega a song.
There was a Jamaica who had a card, and bingo is what he got. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. Jamaica is the bingo master. Oh.
We used to play bingo on this show, and True Mega was very good at it. Let's just put it that way. Now, what does yuck in my yum? It just means that you don't like the thing that Brendan likes, which, again, don't like peanut butter and cheese. Find other choices in life. Let's see. Here's some more Rice Krispie Treat Day information from nationaltoday.com. It's the unofficial holiday dedicated to the no-bake, quick-to-make, yummy, gooey, sweet treats. Since the treat is so easy to make, it has become a single favorite of millions of households in the U.S. that consume the treat on a daily basis. Who has Rice Krispie Treats on a daily basis? I'm curious. Rice Krispie Treats were first introduced in a dessert book that was written by Lucy Maltby in 1938. According to the recipe in the book, the treat was originally made from cereal, butter, sugar, molasses, and vinegar. Also adds that the recipe saw several different amendments and additions over the years. For instance, the Campfire Girls group leader Mildred Day and her scouts sold hundreds of Rice Krispie Treats during the summer of 1939. The credit for the sudden popularity of the treats lies on the fact that the scouts added a sweet flavor to the original concoction and added Campfire Girls marshmallows to the mix. Later on, this very recipe was picked on the Kellogg's site since the sweet delight was loved by kids and adults alike. So there you go. There's some information about National Rice Krispie Treats Day. It is now 7:41 on this morning radio show that plays games.
You can news if you wanna.
Here's the story that we're tracking at this hour. Earlier, we told you about the 20 rattlesnakes that were picked up in an Arizona garage by a reptile wrangler. Apparently, this is the record for that said company for the amount of rattlesnakes that they found in one particular call. Now, Ben Hooper of UPI tells us the story of a 2023 list of most unusual pet insurance claims. This is from Nationwide, the insurance company, and announced the finalists for the 2023 Hambone Award, which highlights the most unusual pet insurance claims of the year. The Hambone Award, which is named in the honor of a dog that ate an entire holiday ham while stuck in a refrigerator, highlights the unique situations that pets find themselves in each year and calls on members of the public to vote for the strangest of the bunch. This year's finalists include Giles, a New York cat who was closed into a folding couch, Josie, a California dog who ran into a set of metal bleachers while chasing a ball, and Sunny, a Labrador who managed to shimmy his crate 5 feet across the room so he could eat 3 phone charger cords. All of the 12 finalists made full recoveries from their injuries, the insurance company said. The winning pet will be rewarded the Hambone Award trophy, as well as a gift card and a donation in their name to a pet charity chosen by the owner. The second and third place finalists will receive a prize and a charity donation, the company said. Voting is open September 22nd, so it opens in 4 days. Winners will be announced on September 28th. Who will it be? Giles, the cat that was closed into a folding couch. Josie, who ran into a set of metal bleachers. Or Sonny, a Labrador, who managed to shimmy the crate across the room and ate many cell phone chargers. The choice is yours, chat. Find out on a future Gaming Morning Show. I wonder if we should vote somewhere. Do you want to do a collective choice and we can vote and see who the winner is? I find that would be very interesting. Good thing the Wrangler didn't suffer from reptile dysfunction. That's from a Snuffkin. Nice. Also said, I went to Blink 182 last Tuesday, and that was amazing. That sounds like it would be amazing, Snuffkin. Good morning, a nice chat to businesses. It's good to see you this morning. Thank you for stopping by this morning show.
Yeah, Sis, I'm gonna need those Rocket League reports.
Apparently, Bob's waiting on something from you, Sis. So, yeah.
Excuse me, Sis. Gonna need those Rocket League reports.
Okay. I know Sis has been put in charge of looking through all the old episodes of Gaming Morning Show to find all of my scores from the past. It sounds like Bob's going to hold you accountable for those. Let's see. Chat FM says, can't wait to see that Samuel L. Jackson movie, Snakes in a Garage. I'm tired of all these funking snakes on this funk-ing plane.
Funk! Funk. I heard funk. Definitely funk. F-U-N-K.
Chat! Stud Muffin Bob just scored! What's going on?
With net wide open!
Bob, we don't need Sean. We got Stud Muffin Bob. I always knew you played more video games than you let on, Bob. Although I still don't quite know where Bob got the console to play these games. Maybe Bob's using PC or something. I don't know.
Bob is good with it.
All right. Whatever he's got, he's loving it. Brendan goes, sounds like a fulfillment request to me. You've seen them on a plane. You've seen them on a helicarrier. You've seen them many places. I added that to your trailer, Snuffkin. Now get ready for snakes in a garage. Oh, Dungeon Master KJ says, oh, I bought Bob a laptop and you didn't tell me? Wow. All right. Well, Bob must be pretty happy.
Bob likes it. K.J.
He even thanked you. By name. It's almost something that, like, Bob can only uniquely tell KJ, which is awesome. When Bob says it, it feels more urgent. Okay, well, it's good to know that you're taking it seriously now that Bob's telling you.
I'm gonna need you to work on Saturday.
Oh. Well, there you go. Okay, to Sis, you're gonna have to put in some Saturday hours, apparently. So, although if you look above my head, you'll see Walrus, the handy thesaurus. And if you look above Walrus, the handy thesaurus's head, you'll see the countdown timer for the Royal International National. We've been on the air for 3 years, GMS World event in space. It's happening on Saturday. So we'll start around 9 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday. And we invite you to join us. We should have a lot of fun and maybe some shenanigans. Let's see, KJ says, I have cereal treats every day. Just sub out the Rice Krispies for a high-fiber cereal. Okay, I like where we're going with this so far. Maybe some chia seeds, some flax seeds, and hemp hearts. Also, add a dash, of cinnamon and vanilla bean. It's a brekkie treat and only 10 carbs. Wow, and do they have marshmallows in them? Because that's the part I don't understand, like how you get the low carbs but have marshmallow. Like, how do you stick them together? Let's see, Krispies, high fiber cereal. Yeah, I'm not seeing what I would need for that to happen. Sis says that's okay because we get Wednesday off since it's the weekend of the week. You know, I don't know. You can manage your own workload. You know, we trust you as official, unofficial employees of this morning radio show that plays games. We figure, you know, just much like the animals or independent contractors, I suppose you can just, you know, figure out how to get your work done. You know, but of course to our standards and with no benefits of actually being an employee because, you know, we don't want to treat you fairly or anything. Huh? Okay.
Did you see the memo about them? That would be great.
All right. Bob says that's fine. Snufkin says you make them cling together with your salty tears as you replace the yummy treat with a healthy one. Listen, I mean, I've had a lot of things for breakfast that sound a lot worse than what KJ just came up with. And chia seeds and flax seeds, other than making a mess of my teeth, which, you know, there's itty bitty little seeds. What are you going to do? Just, I guess I got to rinse afterward. They're pretty okay. I actually add a lot of chia seeds to my egg sandwich to add some extra protein. There's like a chia pudding that both Sports Doc daughter and Hefty daughter eat. It started because of the former, and then the latter enjoys it because of the fact that Sports Doc daughter enjoys it. So, Sis says, Bob, per my last email.
Yeah. If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great.
Perfect. Thank you, Bob. Good morning, a nice chat to King Gray, who says, focus! Do I seem distracted? It's not like we're playing a video game or anything. All right, overtime for the second time today. Also, Gray, you can't walk in here like that. I'm not prepared for this kind of shenanigan. We have a protocol, King Gray. You had a good lead going. That's the story of our lives. And it's a precursor to sports. I'm doing this not for you, chat. I'm doing this to teach the Denver Broncos a lesson. That you can't just stop letting off the gas when you have a big lead, okay? Because having a big lead and then losing it is miserable. And I'm definitely not frustrated by that in the least. Ah! Oh, good. I'm the last line of defense. Oh, no. Our teammate got back. Yes. Amen. How was your week, King Gray, Sizz, Dungeon Meowster, KJ? What did you all do? I took a road trip to Montana. I think I covered something like probably 1,600 miles over 4 days. It's almost all entirely driving from Oregon to Montana. I don't want to make it sound like because I happen to be in the state of Montana, like I drove a bajillion miles that otherwise wouldn't have been driven. It's mostly just the trip there and then back. That was the majority of the miles. I had one extra like 300 miles or something to get from the primary place I was staying to the site of the football game. So, all right, set it up. Brenda goes, dang it, I forgot to wish Sean a happy birthday. So we had a lightning round birthday audience celebration during our birthday segment, which was at the very tail end of last hour. because Sean and I apparently picked the absolute worst possible week to be gone because you had a birthday, Brendan, on Wednesday. Hope it was fantastic. Gonzo Gump, Zombitch, and Twitch user Johnny had birthdays on last Tuesday. And then, of course, the reason that Brendan's birthday is even more significant to the show is because it's shared with Sports.Gaming's birthday. So, Sis says it was just the usual routine here. Well, I hope you all have like something pretty okay to suspend your 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time stretch with when we're not here either. So, you know, we do kind of feel like we abandon you. This is the longest overtime game ever. We're going to completely miss sports. That's such a shame because I won't have to talk about your Denver Broncos blowing a 21-3 lead yesterday. I definitely won't have to tell you that I stopped halfway on my way home to watch the game and then think that everything was going to be fine and then get in the car to leave, and there's a Hail Mary that happens as I'm watching on the way out because it was a pretty improbable situation. I was trying to make sure that I got on the road on time, so I'm watching, and then the Hail Mary happens, and we close to within 2, and then we go for a 2-point conversion. It was Wait, you thought it was going in? Did I knock it away? That's embarrassing. I thought I actually was trying to help, but apparently I might have deflected at my own teammate's shot out. Yes, 100%. Oh, I'm embarrassed now. I had no clue that it was going in. What a game this is. If you like Rocket League, how can you not like what's going on right now? How's my focus? That was a pretty good center. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, it was. Because, see, I can't watch games at, like, sports bars or anything because other people irritate me then, and then I'm grumpy, and I don't want to be grumpy. This overtime is as long as the base game was. I know. We've played 2 games. See, I'm not going to touch it now. There you go. Stud Buff and Bob scored 503. We're winners. I'm on the edge of my seat. GG. By the way, second most points behind Stud Muff and Bob there. So, someone said that was fun. It was really going in. I don't know. I'm gonna watch the VOD. I thought I helped. Maybe I didn't. So, it's worth a shot. Well done, Hefty.
Do things right, Hefty.
I tried. Okay. I should have clipped it.
Stop sucking, Hefty.
I'll try. It's 7:57 West Coast time. It's 10:57 out east. 3:57 for those watching GMS in the UK. Good morning. Nice chat to King Gray. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here.
What's for breakfast?
Thank you for dropping the tacos.
Ooh, breakfast tacos. Thanks, King Gray.
We appreciate that very much because we needed that. Dungeon Master KJ, the Vikings versus the Green Helmets with the white wing. Later found out it was the Eagles, and they have a white bird head on their helmet, not a wing. Wait! So I listened to that game, KJ. Did they wear their throwbacks last Thursday? I love those throwbacks. They actually have on their current helmet, they have just wings. So you wouldn't have been wrong in that respect. Anyway, it's time for sports. Sports brought to you as always by King Gray. Find King Gray on the internet. And that is your sports. Sports brought to you by King Gray. Find King Gray on the internet. We'll come back with hour number 3 next on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Different.
love breakfast tacos.
WCW wrestling. It's the only things I can think of.
That one American Gladiator.
I was gonna say the thing from Fast and the Furious, but I think that was Knox.
Yeah, or nitrous. You can shorten it to nitro. We'll allow that.
Perfect. Okay, more applicability than I realized. You said one American Gladiator.
Yeah, there was a nitro.
It was. Nope, that's still Big and Rich. I don't know if I'll ever get that right. We're coming to your city. Oh my gosh. About 800 times. I believe Look It's Michael first brought me them and have never been able to schedule them, but do like their programming, so you can find them twitch.tv/nightlightnight. In fact, today is Nightlight Night's birthday. I feel like there's a Dr. Seuss thing going on in there a little bit, because there's three words that rhyme simultaneously. There's no other day that reaches the height of the birthday of Nightlight Night.
It's a spare bear here.
Would you like to go fly a kite? Yes, I would. Nightlight Night.
I don't want a kite flight. Would you like to fight?
Yes, I would. Nightlight Night. Well, we'll send this to them as a birthday gift. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. It's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
Widely known that coloring is a profoundly beneficial hobby. The activity of coloring is both creative and repetitive, allowing your mind to get absorbed into what you're doing and let some of those high-level cognitive functions take a break. Coloring is also wordless. I almost read that as worthless, but it's wordless, which lets your linguistic processes take a breather as well.
Nice.
I do think my hand butterfly is pretty okay.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. It's majestic.
Or is it my dove just got released in slow motion?
Oh no. That just should have stopped flying in slow motion. You were such an easy target.
Rest in peace, dove. The bear that we need to be. It was a very aspirational moment with Bear Bear.
All right, we need to test something.
Okay, test away.
I think all right. I have my effects on. Boop, 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 boop. Can you get them now?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. I fixed it.
Oh yeah, you fixed it. They're a little more intense than they used to be. That actually was very good. Like, perfect example of Sean being good at everything. That was incredibly good. Ooh.
The Pilot G2 of pencils.
It's their marketing slogan.
Morning to the Final Hour crew.
Welcome into the Final Hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
The FHC is here. You found a screwdriver too.
I also found a screwdriver. You can't. I mean, you could probably do art with it, but it's just a screwdriver.
Mel B is here. Thank you for being along with us. Dungeon Master KJ says, "How is it only Wednesday, the weekend of the week?" Hey, the good news is after our show is over, you have fewer gaming morning shows to go until it is the weekend. In fact, we're already halfway through today's show, so technically you're on the downhill slide.
Whoa, the downhill slide.
Whoa! You're gonna keep going.
Yeah. Well, I stopped because I thought you were gonna sing it, then you just mouthed it. Audience.
C.
Let's guess from Unknown Story.
No.
A T from Quiet.
T. No.
So CT didn't work. How about Scan? Thank you, Grave, for sharing a birthday. Raise your voice. Music and song. Hefty goof is kind of correct.
Correct.
Right now the screen says raise your ass. Whoa!
Take a chance in a trance, paint it red, what a romance. Take a chance, one glance, paint it blue, end up with a rain dance. Just a bit stronger.
Tell your friends, tell your mom. Gaming morning show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. A daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Yeah, I want this longer, won't find this anywhere. I've always wondered.
Coming soon from GMS. It's the Royal International National. We've been on the air for 3 years GMS World Event in Space. Follow GMS on Twitter and Discord for more details. And thank you all for being a part of the GMS audience for 3 years. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. And the clip of the day. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. It's Gaming Morning Show. Shell.
Nice and cozy. My gaming morning show.
Didn't you notice it was getting chilly in here? Good thing
It's a wee bit drafty.
I have my gaming morning shawl available to subscribers of GMS Plus.
Ask Groggy.
For more inquiries, please contact Groggy or Die. So, if you go to our Discord, by the way, which is on our website, GMS.watch, you can find it there. Click on where to find GMS or do ! Discord, but nonetheless, Groggy got on the Jumbotron at the University of Kentucky football game. So.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. You can find us on Twitter at WatchGMS. I am Hefty Goof. That's sports.gaming. Left side of your screen. Thank you, Walrus, the handy thesaurus, for filling in. Although, could you find Walrus, some face coverings, like some sunglasses or something?
No, he has a beautiful face.
Yeah, but he was telling me just a second ago, I'm not making this up, certainly, that the lights, your key light and stuff, is a little bit too bright for his eyes.
Is that true? Whisper in my ear.
Said whisper.
He said, look into my eyes.
And you will see what you mean to me. Good morning and nice chat to everyone who's here.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
It is Rice Krispie Treats Day. We're asking, how do you feel about Rice Krispies Treats? Thank you so much for being here with Dungeon Meowster KJ giving us an FHC. King Gray and Brendan were both duped by the clip that was played.
Hello, FHC.
That included FHC type voice things from Bob. And so, phrases, I guess you could say. And so here I was about to type FHC. Nope, it's a clip. Foiled again. You got him, Bob.
Beep boop boop.
That's working. That's working.
Oops, I did it again.
King Gray said also got me across the room. I was like, but hey, it's not the Final Hour crew. So, it's okay. You missed, Sean, the longest Rocket League game that I've ever played solo on the show. I still don't think it's our all-time record, but because Sizz hasn't been getting on Sizz's responsibilities, I guess we'll never know. So
We'll never know. Thanks.
Yeah, hi. It's me, Bob again.
I did catch the very
when
end
you're
of that
coming
game,
in. We talked about
and then
this
I heard
Saturday.
you reference
Just one.
that you asked if it was actually going in. Did you self-save?
well, that's what King Gray is saying.
Huh.
I have to watch the film. I thought that it wasn't going in and that I was making a difference.
Gotcha.
So,
I saw you guys win though.
Sizz
First
did,
win of the day.
Sizz did give me a well done hefty. So,
Nice.
yeah. King Gray was on the edge of King Gray's seat. So, ready for it. Dungeon Master KJ's here. Sizz is here. Snuffkin, Chat FM. We've seen Drew Mega, who has a new song. If you haven't heard it, we'll play it again for you coming up in just a little bit. Also, Austin Attack 12, Abacus, Apothecary, and many others who have joined us. If I missed your name, Mel B is here as well. If you're listening or lurking, thank you so much for making us part of your day. Sizz says, hi, Sean, happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you, Sis.
Does anyone remember how to play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth?
I remember, but I'm gonna have to do the thing in chat manually because Stream Deck no longer does that.
Isn't it fun when you have a chance to work on your Stream Deck some more?
Yep.
Yay. Well, here we go.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
Our first one is video games. Video games is the current option.
Last time on Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall into the Monster's Mouth.
We banked a good amount of balloons. I don't know how many because that was over 10 daes ago, or about 10 days ago, but we're at $24.79 all time. If we do well right now, then guess what? We can hit 2,500 balloons. Or as many people say, a quarter of 10,000.
How many is that, Eagle, the mathematigal?
It's 2,500, Bob.
2,500.
Doesn't seem that difficult. Jeez.
Walrus says even he knew that.
Let's see. Melby says, you guess letters and the word. Okay, let's see how we do. Video games is the choice. Chat FM says, need to get rid of the balloons as soon as possible, if I remembered right. Okay, I feel like you two are coming at us from both sides here. That's going to get a little confusing here. A little worried. Video games, so we have Chat FM with a
Now that's a big swing.
guess of Kong Donkey, so we'll go with the O out of that.
Oh, yes.
Tomb Raiders could still be in play,
Now that's a big
so
swing.
we'll go with the A out of that.
A. Cha-ching.
Tomb Raiders is still in play, so we'll go with the R out of that.
R. Cha-ching.
And finally, the game that couldn't have been it because it was not called Tomb Raiders is off the table.
Finally.
I was sitting going like, what the hell? It was a little disturbing. Tank Fighter.
That's a big swing.
The guess from Downs. Can't be that. Wait, Downs goes with Wii U Sports, Sean.
Gross.
We don't talk about you.
We have a T from KJ and Snufkin.
T.
And it started out so well, too. An E from Mel B.
E.
Bob's stumped. So, MB. Oh, we got rid of the T, so it definitely can't be Tomb something. So we'll go M here. M.
M.
4 balloons left, plenty of time. Chat FM wants you.
U. Yes.
Gate Balder. We have Soul. Snufkin.
Now that's a big swing.
And Big Fat Fun was there as well. Hey, Sean. You could call that a high caliber guess.
Cracked.
Good. 4 banked balloons.
We are the undisputed, don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth, champions of the world.
Oh no, he fell down the well that was in the box.
It's terrifying. Why'd we even put in that well? Seemed like
Of all the places we could have put a well. Why'd we choose the box?
In space. Space. Space.
He hopped back up there to say that line. Hey, Sean, have you ever... No, I refuse. This commercial's fine. I'm sure they do a great job with their product, but we just see it way too often, so...
Yeah.
All right, last one is...
minted.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is it on our side?
Probably.
Huzzah!
What?
Huzzah!
I believe Bob gave you a huzzah.
Thought he was saying pizza weird.
Bravo! Bravo!
Bob's really excited this morning.
Yes.
Let's go animals, shall we? Did Chat FM
That's a big swing.
just try to do an orange bird walk-off?
Yeah.
Here's an O.
Oh, yes.
All right, this is actually relevant to this. I was listening to a channel on Sirius XM where they're doing all the number 2 hits of certain eras because, I mean, all the number 1 hits always get, like, the sunshine and glamour, right?
Yeah.
So apparently Rockin' Robin back in the day reached number 2 on the Billboard Top 100. And I just want to credit, his first name is Bobby. I can't remember his last name. It was on the screen as I was driving. For using Oriole so well in a song. Because the verse goes, something, something, and the Oriole. And I'm like, that's such a great use of a bird. And it's an orange one. That's what made me think of it. Thank you, Chat FM. Here's a B from Mel B.
B. No.
Bobby Day.
Bobby Day?
Yeah.
Not Bobby Darin.
Nope.
Who's Bobby Darin?
No idea.
I bet he's a musician. Skinny Emus.
Now that's a big swing.
That's one of my favorite
Bobby
animals
Darin.
to see at the zoo.
Saying Mac the Knife.
Oh, see, I was right. That's right.
And Splish Splash.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Now that's a big swing.
Do you want me to go with Berry Bear?
Yeah. Gotta fit those O's in there, though.
We got an R as well.
R. Correct.
From Chat FM, an E from Mel B.
E. Yes.
Skinny Emus. Good morning and happy FHC, by the way, to Big Fat Fun.
Hello, FHC.
Something Crow.
Could be something frog.
Ooh. Horned Frog. TCU.
Guess the T first.
Hefty is cracked.
Cracked.
I riffed off of sports.gaming, but I'm taking full credit. So. All right, Bob, let him have it. There you go.
Yeah!
All right. Let's go.
We are the undisputed, don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth, champions of the world. Yeah!
Kind of sounds like that one political candidate who like ruined the campaign by doing the yeah. Howard Dean, I think is his name. Good show today, Bob.
You're welcome.
Perfect. There you go. 200 plus a whole bunch more. 2,289 plus 200. That's how many balloons we have. You can see it on your screen. You don't mean to tell you.
What's the math, Eagle, the mathematigal?
Whoa, Walrus is getting really excited about math all of a sudden.
Bravo. Great. Great job.
Oh, it's okay, bud. Bob likes you too.
I don't know. Seems questionable.
Don't listen.
Earmuffs. Walrus, the Ankylosaurus.
Oh my God, it's a mirage! I'm telling you all, it's a Bob-tage!
He's having a lot of fun today. All right, Bob, take the rest of the day off.
You're welcome.
All right, cool. Thank you. Let's get into Minecraft. It's been a minute since we played this game as well. We are building the GMS food complex, so we're working on that. Anything else that we had to do from last time?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna hop in here and get ready to play. It's Minecraft time. That's not Minecraft. That's something else. And what am I looking at?
You're kind of looking at the bed and your bucket of water.
You want to join us there?
I can't rest now. There are monsters nearby. I think the game called you a monster.
But I'm not a monster. Oh, I bet this has something to do with it. No? Are we going to have one of those days? Isn't that a Limp Bizkit song? It's just one of those days when you don't want to get up. Everything is bummered. Everybody sucks. Oh, that's just the MDI. Oh, it's up here. I'm just clicking the wrong one. Show me my screen. You may just have to take my word for it today, chat.
Oh, I see you hiding over there, Creeper.
Don't let him blow up the house.
Come on.
See, why are you only opening up? That doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't want our NDI to work today. So I present to you everything through Sean's perspective. Would you be so kind as to provide us some audio if you don't already have that going through?
Yeah, I could do that, but I'm only gonna look like this.
What a great, unique perspective looking at the ground with Sean.
Let's see.
It's our new segment on the show, Looking at the Ground with Sean. Huh. Man. At least most everything worked. You know, anytime we take a long hiatus, I always do get worried about like nothing working correctly. And most everything is. NDI is one of those things that I could totally see not working. It's just like a Ethernet type protocol to get like stuff from one thing to another. So, all right, back to the game. The good news is I'm alive and well, so I'm watering the horse, which is good. Why is it raining?
You know, rain happens.
Do we need bamboo?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Is bamboo food or not foods?
Bamboo's not food. We
Not
used it to make the scaffolding. I'm sure bamboo does other stuff.
I believe pumpkins are not foods either.
Unless we make a pumpkin pie.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I have scaffolding. I'll keep that just for fun. I have a lead just in case I don't need the bamboo.
Sugar, egg, and
Keep the coal. I'll cook the salmon. I can throw the wheat in the foods. I have cooked salmon, flint and steel, which is the name of my band in high school. Okay, I think we're... And sugar cane's food, right?
sugar cane's what?
Food?
No.
Oh. Man, it seems like it should be food. And so are you saying like things that we can actually eat and regain health with?
Yeah.
That's food. Okay, so even like wheat wouldn't go in there.
Correct.
Interesting. All right. I'm going to cook my raw cod.
Oh.
And my raw salmon. What happened?
All right, I have to go get a... Jack-o'-lanterns don't count as pumpkins for cooking purposes. Oh.
You know, these...
Watch out for that fire.
Well,
I saved you.
Oh, was I in the fire?
Yeah.
Oops. I wasn't in the fire.
You're in the fire again.
Just waiting for the salmon to be... Oh, jeez, you can really get dead. Fire is really nasty.
The fire's hot.
KJ's out. Goodbye, KJ. We wish you the best of luck today. I hope your meeting goes well.
I got you a present.
Is it a flame retardant suit? I could eat a pumpkin pie.
How was it?
It's very delicious.
GMS in the sky.
I can eat pumpkin pie. I don't need your rotten flesh, thank you.
I made that for you.
You did not. You
I had to kill
murdered a
zombies
zombie.
to get that for you.
I go get this bamboo. Whee! Oh, crap. That's fine. I didn't aim too low on any of these bamboo stalks, I promise. Man, it grows so fast, Sean.
Yeah, the bamboo's kind of an intense plant, I guess.
A thing?
Thing? Arturo's at the door.
Man, I haven't been back to the back end situation for a bit.
Oh, I missed.
I'm pretty sure that some of them grew after I immediately chopped them down. I also could have missed. That's definitely plausible, but... Interesting. Sis says, let Arturo in.
I can't. I'm busy. He's got to wait.
What's going on with those cows?
They're hungry.
Oh.
Aw, they're hugging all the cows.
See?
Yeah, they're happy. Oh, the sheepies want some too.
Aw. I think Bob only has an affinity for cows.
Yeah, that's understandable. All right, come here, chickens.
By the way, chat. Oh, you can't see my screen. This is the... Could you look at the high dive really quick? This is our high dive into an itty-bitty little pool of water. I have definitely not died there before.
Should I go up?
If anyone tells you any differently, they're lying.
There's a dolphin by our dock.
There's a dolphin
Called
by
it
our
the
dock?
Double D.
Well, I guess I'll fish for it then. Come here, dolphin.
Don't fish for the dolphin. No one's scared of heights, right?
Yeah, you're going like into what's in between the atmosphere and space, and like the stratosphere or something.
Stratosphere. The Minecraftosphere.
The Craftsosphere. Where'd you go, dolphin? Yesterday, Miami beat New England, by the way. Speaking of dolphins.
I watched the end of the Seahawks game. It was on at the pizza place I was at.
What kind of pizza?
Had pepperoni.
Nice. Oh, whoops. I tried to anticipate drawing my line back in and I screwed it up. Dolphins can be attracted with herb-filled dough. Is that true?
Yes. In Minecraft, no, but in real life, maybe.
What's a herb-filled dough?
I don't know.
Can you answer why the bow and arrow looks so similar to the fishing rod? By the way?
I don't know. That's always bugged me too.
Good. Not that you've been bugged by something, but that I'm not alone in noticing it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I forgot how tall this was.
Big Fat Fun said, then I guess I'm part dolphin. Wow, look how high Sean is. King Grace says, in real life, hate heights. But in Mick, just jump. Do you remember what side it is?
Yeah. It's got to be this one.
That is so weird.
Smash.
Physics. Ooh, I caught a pair of boots.
Watch out, sometimes there are snakes in those boots.
Coming this fall. Snakes in a garage in some boots. Snuffkins. Sequel to Snuffkins sequel.
All right. Well, now what? Let's see.
Herb filled.
What should we do? Should we start building it?
The complex?
Yeah.
So soon?
Yeah, you're right. We should wait.
We technically already did start building it. We built the back end situation. We just didn't know it existed until now.
That's true. Oh, look at all that. I planted a bunch of kelp around it.
No, I know what you can do, Sean. Bob told me off air that Bob has an idea.
Okay.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Bob, what is the new thing that you want us to build?
Coming soon to the GMS Food Complex. Basil, basically. Our new community garden.
So you can build our community garden, basically basil.
I could make a community garden, yeah.
Do we have basil?
No, but we can pretend.
How did Hefty die? He almost drowned while fishing. Can you get into the back end situation through the top?
No, you have to.
It's only
you have
through
to
the
swim
tunnel, right?
down. Yeah, through the tunnel.
Man, our kelp has definitely grown around the back end situation, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost dark.
It's nice and camouflaged now.
All right, I'll get this sugar cane and then I'll be in. You're right. Harvesting sugar cane is fun. Don't tell Sean that I accidentally knocked that.
I know. We need more wood. No, I guess we don't need a ton of wood. There is a bunch of wood here, isn't there? All right, I'll take all these. All these. Okay. Oop.
Okay. It's night out, so I need to put on my jack-o'-lantern head.
Let's put that in.
There, now I can't be spooked by an Enderman.
Don't really need that right now.
All right, I'm running in to go to bed.
Okay. Rawr.
Wait, I was supposed to scare you because I have a jack-o'-lantern on.
Oh, but I had an axe. I was an axe murderer.
What happened?
Weird.
I was sleeping. Ow!
What happened? I was also sleeping.
Oh, good. You're sleeping still. Why are you looking over there? Do you always look over there when you're sleeping?
I think so.
Oh, you actually are like stuck in the in-between.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe I didn't sleep all the way through the night because someone woke me up, huh?
Could you
Maybe.
imagine?
Let's see. I'm gonna make another pumpkin pie because I like pumpkin pies. So.
Oh yeah, I had an idea. Check this out.
Well, why won't it tell? It won't tell me how to make a pumpkin pie in this book.
You need my brain stopped working. You need an egg, you need sugar, and you need a pumpkin, but not a jack-o'-lantern. It has to be a pumpkin.
Has to be an intact pumpkin.
Yeah, I learned that.
Did you know we have a golden apple?
Golden apples are pretty fancy.
I think we can quit harvesting bamboo. I think we have enough bamboo. We just need to let it grow at this point. How do you just take one egg?
You click it, left click to pick it up, and then right click on your inventory to drop one, and then you put the other eggs back.
Interesting. All right, so I need an egg. I need sugar cane, or I have to make
Yeah, you
sugar.
need to turn the sugar cane into sugar.
Okay, which is how?
You just put it in the crafting table.
Okay, crafting
Just
table.
all by itself.
Interesting. And then you said egg and a pumpkin. Okay.
Yep.
So I have a pumpkin out here from earlier, which is not foods.
Where? Stop. Stop giving me things. All right. What about over here? Yeah,
I punched our door, but I promise I'm not mad at it.
Oh, hey, I made a home improvement.
Okay, coming out.
It's over here. You
Get
open
it?
the door,
Home
and then you
improvement.
just walk in, and then it shuts by itself.
Oh, because you have this trap thingy?
Yeah.
It
Just
doesn't-
walk off it. Keep going.
Oh.
And if when you want to leave, you just walk out.
Huh. What's that thing called?
Trap. It's a pressure plate.
Ah. All right, how do I make the pumpkin pie? Because I go to the furnace, there's only one place to put something.
Oh no, you put it in the crafting table.
But it's a pumpkin pie.
You're crafting the recipe.
Oh, I get it. I don't get it really, man. It's okay. An egg. Just one egg. One egg. Thank you. And one pumpkin.
Over here would be nice, but now I need a shovel.
I'm never eating steak again. I'm just becoming a pumpkin pie-ivore.
Okay, so we're gonna have to collect more eggs from the chickens.
Okay.
And we're gonna need to keep growing pumpkin. I guess we're already growing pumpkins, but
Okay. Well, sweet. I'm going to make a whole bunch of sugar. I need to get rid of some stuff. Crap, that's full. We have so much stuff.
do I have no shovels?
I need all the sugar. I'm going to get rid of my leather boots that I caught in the ground. Oh, what's a person who just eats fish? Isn't it Episcopalian?
Pescatarian?
Okay. Episcopalian.
Here's something different. Hey, I got you a present. Here's a couple arrows. Boop. Oh, you're not in here anymore.
No, I left you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I told you on my way out, probably.
so much food.
Okay, cooking more fish. Getting rid of not foods. Okay, I'm ditching the scaffolding. I don't think I need the scaffolding.
Yeah, you don't need to keep
Do I need to keep a book?
No. I mean, don't burn it, but don't
Okay.
carry it either.
I don't need this extra bow. Yeah, so I'm going to be an Episcopalian. Why are you so mad, Hefty? Did you give me a bone?
Yeah, I have a bone to pick with you.
Alright, I'm going to keep my pumpkin pie supplies in this column. So I need to get rid of that, and I'm going to go grab my fish. Cool. So, fun story about the fish, by the way. When you go to the fire and you put them there, if you just wait a little while, they just show up.
Yeah. Just don't burn yourself again.
Okay, so I got 25 sugar. Now I need to go harvest pumpkins. Crap, where's our... Oh, it's over here. Like, where's our pumpkin patch? And to harvest pumpkins, you're doing the same thing that you do with everything. You just knock them down, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Uh-oh. So the pumpkins, like, appear outside of the pumpkin patch. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Like, you grow
They're
them
viney.
in the pumpkin patch, but then they grow the other place. Okay, I'm growing 2 more pumpkins. Yep. Hefty is a pumpkin pie ovore going forward.
Pumpkin spice latte time!
Oh, if we can make pumpkin spice lattes, this game would be even better.
Can you put 8 eggs, 8 sugar, and 8 pumpkins in, and it'll give you X amount of pies?
Yeah.
Yes, it will! This game is smart. Okay, I don't need these wheat seeds. Okay. And I just need the rest of the eggs. Perfect. I'll never die now, because I have pumpkin pie. You know what they say, Sean? Pumpkin pie.
Uh-huh.
Never die.
You'll stay alive. Oh, yours is better.
What's the spider got to do with it? What's the spider got to do with it?
Oh, my shovel's dead already?
All right.
It's taking
Can the horse eat pumpkin pie? Nope. Okay. All right, it's 8:40. It's time to go. But that's us playing some Minecraft this morning without you being able to see anything that I'm doing because, you know, stuff has to work sometimes. So interesting. I just learned something about Discord. You want to know what that is?
Yeah, I do.
My space bar will activate and deactivate the camera, which is great because I need that for a purpose. So 8:40 West Coast time. It's 10:40 plus 1 East Coast. Why is that the new thing that I'm hung up on? Is what time it is on the East Coast?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's new.
Ugh. I learned a new sound while I was gone, chat. Ugh. It sounds like a NPC getting hit in the gut.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So. Ugh. All right. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's show, chat? We'll get to those in just a moment. Thank you for being back. And again, reminder on Saturday, we are on the air starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time for the GMS World Event in Space, the version that's called the Royal International National. We've been on the air for 3 years, GMS World Event in Space. We start at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday. All right, takeaways that were pretty okay. We'll get to those. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award coming up as well. Right now, it's time to get the headlines you may have missed in the first hour of the show. And for that, as always, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Monday, September 18th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. First up, we talked about... Oh, hey, Walrus Roberts. Thanks for hanging out for the news. We talked about the Nintendo Direct that happened last week and some of the news that came from that. First up, we have a story about Paper Mario, as we have learned that Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door remake is coming sometime in 2024. We don't have a specific date yet, but we know it is coming sometime next year, so check that out. We also learned about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass Wave 6. And that is coming soon as well. When is that available? I don't think we know a specific time. Soon though, and it's gonna introduce the last characters for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and those include Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, Pauline, and Peachette. And then one course we know so far is the Mario Kart Wii's Daisy Circuit. There will be more, I'm sure. And then we'll be all done with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe finally. It's been a while. And then Nintendo had their Direct, so Sony had to have their PlayStation State of Play. That happened last week as well. We learned a bunch of new stuff about Spider-Man 2, including the fact that it's going to feature 65 suits and a bunch of other fun stuff. So we'll be able to check that out very soon as it comes out in just over a month on October 20th. Very excited for that game. Last but not least, today we had some highlights such as Gloomhaven out on the PlayStations, the Xbox's Switch, and Spirited Thief out on PC. Nice Rocket League car. But our most prestigious award of Name of the Morning this morning went to Paperman Adventure Delivered out on the PlayStations, the Xbox's Switch, and PC.
All right, there you go.
It's a lot easier when my Stream Deck worked.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to being on the show. Isn't it fun?
It's great.
Aren't you having a good time? I really did have a good time, chat. Thank you for making it super fun. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What is something you learned from today's show? And we'll share those in just a moment. Also, we'll get to Clip of the Day. Sports.gaming, do you happen to have a nominee for Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award today?
Oh, man. We had a lot of good participations today. Man, nothing comes to mind.
All right, I'm going to throw forward then. As much as I appreciated King Gray trying to keep my focus during Rocket League, and as much as I appreciated Dungeon Master KJ's outstanding recipe for when it came to being able to provide us with healthier Rice Krispie Treats, and as much as I appreciated Mel B giving us peanut butter and a whole bunch of information from the weekend, man, I'm gonna give it to the person who started talking about snakes first. Snufkin deserves honorable mention as well, because we did get the movie trailer for the snakes in the garage thing. But I'm gonna go with Chat FM, because Chat FM came through early on with some pretty good stuff this morning. So Chat FM, congratulations, you are today's Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award winner. Talked about highly recommend a game called Ad Infinitum. It's a bit linear, but Hefty would love this new horror game. It's sort of a Sixth Sense style, so that's an option available to you. But also told us the story of the Viper and my wife, Chat FM's wife, with the Viper and Cypress. Unless, of course, Hefty Wife could have been with Chat FM. I was gone for quite some time, so
It's true.
yeah, you never know. So today, that is today's winner.
The Sir William Lightning Knife III Award.
Is not being given out today.
Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award.
It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day.
Toot toot. 1, 2, 3, 5 straight days of being busy, having to be excessively extroverted. It was a long 5 days.
Well, now we have a reason, though, to always make sure we never take any time off, because then you can say, every time we don't do the show, I just end up having to spend 5 days of doing something very uncomfortable, and so I need to be on the air.
Yeah, it was all good stuff, though, so could be worse.
Nice. Let's see, how was your weekend? Mel B says, the weekend I went to the mall and art on the rocks on Saturday with my boyfriend. Yeah, I'll take some art on the rocks, please.
No, I like my art neat.
I like the sound the rocks make in the art glass.
Clink, 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 clink.
I don't know, I just sniffed it in, but don't do that, that'll hurt. Could be a takeaway that's pretty okay right there. Is what did we learn? We learned how to sniff your art correctly. Gross. We are going to send you over to Mishroom Arts. Mishroom Arts, who is a follower-in-law of ours. Hello there, and welcome to my little channel. I do art and gaming here just for fun, she, her pronouns. So if you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS as we send you over there. As we say goodbye for today, reminder again, 9 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday for the Royal International National. We've been on the air for 3 years, GMS World event in space. More details in our Discord. We'll also have more specific details throughout the course of the week as well. Sports.gaming, what is your takeaway? That was pretty okay.
My takeaway is that Rice Krispies Treats sound pretty yummy. I think I might have to request those sometime soon.
I learned today that we are a little more in step with one another when it comes to Rice Krispie Treats, but also Drew Mega calls them Rice Krispies bars. So, yeah. And we also learned that Bob is going to be our beatboxer when it comes to our a cappella band. He's pretty excited about it.
So good.
Huzzah!
A true lord of Ultramar, said Snufkin. Congrats, Chat FM, said King Gray. Chat FM, thank you for trying to, or rather, King Gray, thank you for trying to keep me on track today. For everyone who made it possible, stand by for the best moments from today's show, and then we'll send you somewhere via the raid. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time for more Gaming Morning Show, available only on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Until then, goodbye. This has been Gaming Morning Show. I think I've had those. Those have the like Oreo flavoring, but they're like soft and cake-like. Austin says, Ryan, you gotta go to the gas station right now. Okay, good luck, Sean. Hopefully you'll survive playing Rocket League without me, you know, since I contribute so much usually.
I'm sure this is your week.
I'll go right now. They just scored. They went up 3-2. This game's over. I'll just vote to concede. You don't need me. You don't need me. It is disgusting and delicious. That sounds like something I want to put in my mouth. At the gas station.
Only at the gas station.
Only at the gas station.
What happens at a gas station stays in Ryan's mouth. At the gas station.
Air booths full with all the people that need to run the home stuff, and I didn't think to ask about cover because I kind of thought that would be like a given, and so we get out there, it's gonna be 80 degrees and we are just getting baked in sun, which that's actually not the worst thing in the world, but it's when the equipment gets too hot because then it doesn't work. And my streaming PC, if you will, for the broadcast, and my phone, which was my backup internet source, were like giving you the temperature warnings, and I was like, uh-oh. So Mom was the MVP, ran into town because we were in a pretty small area, and found 2 umbrellas and got them set up and was like taping them around with painter's tape. I had genuine production assistance by my mother on Saturday.
That's awesome.
Save the broadcast.
And then she was like, cooled it off.
She was my biggest fan that day. She's doing good. Yeah, I haven't seen her in at least a week. I hope Boston's still here. So. I watched Carl's Date short movie. It was sad and touching. I loved it. Mel Biel said homemade with peanut butter in them. Rice Krispies Treats preference. Snufkin says, oh, you also have unlimited breadsticks? Yes. Yeah. Page Groggy or Die. I think that's also probably part of GMS Plus. So, could you imagine? You get an order with GMS merch in it, and there's also some breadsticks.
The shirt's all oil stained because we wrapped the breadsticks in the shirt.
Should we send out mint chocolate chip or mint chocolate Twinkies too?
Then we'd have to get more mint chocolate Twinkies.
It's toothpaste.
Ugh.
Acronym! Exclamation point! DLT PFF TBF ITMMREC.
Our first one is video games. Video games is the current option.
Last time on Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall into the Monster's Mouth.
We banked a good amount of balloons. I don't know how many because that was over 10 days ago, or about 10 days ago, but we're at $24.79 all time. If we do well right now, then guess what? We can hit 2,500 balloons. Or as many people say, a quarter of 10,000.
How many is that, Eagle, the mathematical?
It's 2,500, Bob.
2,500.
Doesn't seem that difficult. Jeez.
Walrus says even he knew that.